So maybe you haven't gotten many speaking engagements before, maybe you're just starting out, maybe you've been in business for 20 years, but you really haven't focused that much on speaking engagements. Or maybe you do speaking engagements, but you don't get many clients from it, which is really problematic because it takes your time and you have this huge opportunity. But if you're not converting prospects into clients from speaking engagements, you are leaving a ton of money on the table, because I'm telling you, there is money in speaking engagements. So the most important thing is that you need to have a hook that gets people interested, or at least curious to wanting to hear what you have to say. People are lazy today. They don't want to get out of bed and go to some speaking engagement. They're not looking to hear someone speak and be sold, right? They feel like that's what's going to happen, so they don't even want to get out of bed to do that unless you really hit them where it counts. Look, people are having challenges. If you want to help someone when it comes to their business, you need to know exactly what their challenges are and how you solve those problems so that you can have a kind of a hooky title. So look, maybe you have something, maybe you do social media. Cool thing about social media is that there's this huge buzz around social media. So you need to know, what is the specific problem? Most people are having problems with generating leads, let's say, when it comes to your business. So you want to have this big promise that you can deliver so that it attracts people out. And then what I like to do, especially you can do it in the title or you can do it in your bullets, is to have hit some sort of a pain. Because even though people will be compelled to come out for some sort of promise, they're really not going to usually act unless you are going to solve that pain point. You're going to hit that and solve that for them. So you got to have a hook. Now, the second part is that you want to go speak at places where your ideal client hangs out. It really doesn't help to go speak somewhere if your ideal client isn't there. So that means you have to do the research. You got to find out where they hang out and then go speak. It actually doesn't matter if there are only 5 people in the room, because if you're good enough, you can pull out one client from that. And my rule is that if you get 3 speaking engagements, you can convert a client. If you're doing speaking engagements, even 5 people or 10 people, and you're not getting a client after 3, then you're doing something wrong. You're not converting them. So number 1, you got to attract them. You need a hook, and that means you got to hit the pain or the pleasure or both to get them out. Number 2, you got to speak in front of people who you actually want to talk to, who's your ideal client, so that you can actually have an opportunity to work with them and help shift their entire lives, because you're here to transform their lives. I know you are, so make sure you go out and do that. And then the third thing is you got to dial for dollars. A lot of people just want to email, hey, let me book this speaking engagement. But you know what? People still respond faster, and it's more effective to actually get on the phone and make it happen. People are still people. So get on the phone, dial for dollars, do it an hour a day for 5 days a week, and I promise you, you can pull $100,000 out of that.